Hakeem.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The fog pouring across the Golden Gate Bridge and into the Bay Area tonight. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain.
What a unique player, and defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. You look at Memphis. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Warriors, just a few spots below there.
And seeing where the Warriors are, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Yeah, they'll be there in the playoffs. I'm sure of that. It's just a matter of how high they'll be seated.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard. And for Golden State, Curry is out there with Paul. Then it's Curry. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Paul in at the power forward position. Chris, we're just getting into a new year. Already, though, injuries hitting a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, but the big thing, though, get healthy by the end of the year. You know, you got to get your guys back to 100%, so you don't want to rush them back too early.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Adams laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Curry looking around. Pass to Paul. Some nice passing by Golden State. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Wiggins.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Paul.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
The shot's good from Paul.
Now, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
This is the aggressiveness Jackson provides. Give him the right positioning, he'll finish with strength.
Takes the 13-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Curry's shot is good.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
It's Morant with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains his step.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Jackson again, Memphis.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert and seeing those opportunities.
Now Curry. He has 6. And that one's good. Wiggins. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williams, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray.
Are you for real? Morant way, way up. That move was fire.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Good, nice job down low.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Morant against Curry. And it's Morant missing. Warriors leading by 5. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Paul. And it's good for 2.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Curry from deep three-point land. Oh, look at that range. He got it.
Is he's either crazy or confident for taking that shot. I don't know which one, but call it bucket.
Here's Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got 8.
Pass closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
Here's Paul. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Paul. And that's 13 points for Clutch.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Morant passes to Jackson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Curry way outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And a whole season still ahead of us. But it's well worth seeing how the updated power rankings shake out. You look at Memphis, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
Here's Jackson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Pools checked in for the Warriors. Damian Lee comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. 4-point game. Here's Lee outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Curry against Morant. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Curry from deep three-point land. And Bain pulls it down.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again. That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Man showing some terrific range. 16 points for Clutch.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Sinks the triple.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The pass to Lee. Paul for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And Adams kicks to Morant. Here he goes.
Oh, good. Did you see that?
Personal foul.
And the focus Morant possesses, outstanding in taking punishment. Finding ways to finish through contact.
Morant.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bain. And Poole gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Morant. Clark trying to get open. And that one's good. Morant's got 16.
How about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
Curry way outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
And the Warriors with possession here. 3-point lead. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
And second chance points, just another great indicator of which team won in the hustle department. And tonight, they didn't win that battle.
Here's Curry with the three. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Melton. That shot, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Curry on the wing. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Number 1, the Grizzlies. Number 5, the Warriors.
And you know what? These are two of those teams that just live.
Substitution on the court.
Corner shot, and it's Payton. That time on the assist by Curry. Payton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Wiggins. Curry is out there with Curry. Then there's Jay, and it's Payton in at the 3 slot. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Bane. Wiggins with the rebound.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit. That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, all in the miss.
Bane passes to Adams. Here's Bane. It's Morant in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Adams. Shoots over Curry. They get it back.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 24 points.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Adams dishes to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Ball's checked in for Jack. For Memphis, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And so many incredible talents in the game today, Chris. Is there one player who you enjoy watching the most right now?
I can't see one, Kevin, out of the whole NBA. I can give you a list, though, and I'll try to make it quick. Let's see. Let's start with Durant, Harden. Let's go to LeBron. Let's go to Kyrie. You want to go to Spider-Man up there in Utah. You can take me down to Giannis. Milwaukee, I want to see him get beat Freak. I mean, should I keep going? We got some great players in the league, man. It's in great hands. I'm a fan of them all.
And a deep 3 from Curry. The Grizzlies pull it in. Down low, here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Some stats for Wiggins. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
I would too. The defensive ability, the energy, the tenacity. He's the whole package.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Bane. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Yep, it counts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Paul, right side. Back to Curry. Over Morant. Here's Paul. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Got I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Here's Morant. Another shot. And the rejection by Curry. And that one's good. Morant.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Curry against Morant. And Curry, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That one's on Morant.
Second team foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And both free throws good for Curry. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Passes it to Bing. Pass to Jackson. Tries from the block. The rejection by Paul. Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors. Morant scanning the floor. Count that one. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, 5th for free throw shooting. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Morant. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 33 points for clutch.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only extra.
Here's Morant. And it goes down 2 points.
But too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Yeah, and the Grizzlies used to be a half-court slower-down team. When you draft Ja Morant, it's time to open the floodgates because he is
Devastating in transition.
Curry from deep three-point land. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooks, he takes it in. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors.
And the hang time for Ja Morant is incredible. His favorite player growing up was Russell Westbrook. And he's got the bunnies to hold his own with Russ.
And to me, he's one of the league's most exciting players to watch. And Ja Morant is box office. Not only that, listen, I think he's a top 5-point guard.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Ball check. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 9 points. Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
The energy on D, just disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Curry has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins. Oh, and he drills it! He drills it!
Can you say range? Can you say range?
Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
What a game from Jackson so far. He's scoring at will and showing no signs of letting up.
Curry with it. Now defended by Adams. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Curry fires from way outside. No good on the quick three. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Feeds it to Morant. Curry with some nice D. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Basketball.
The Grizzlies shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Pass to Morant. With the second effort, can't hit that one. The Warriors go the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Grizzlies have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Bain passes to Brooks. Curry against Morant. Driving. Look at that.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Now here's Brooks. He has 7. That one, no good. Curry with some nice D. Curry can't get it to go.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Brooks finds Jackson over Paul. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 8. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Morant against Curry. And that one's good. Morant's got 35 in the game.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Kuminga kicks to Payton. Paul against Jones. And there's the pass to Poole. And here is Curry. Over Anderson. Crew on the 14-footer. Curry's got 38 points.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
2 minutes remaining.
Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Poole. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Melton feeling it out a bit. And he drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Passes it to Anderson. A minute 20 left in the third. Got a piece of it. Tillman passes to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Ball outside from deep three-point range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
They couldn't ask for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Anderson with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Clark, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Clark's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Ball against Jones with the drive, and he comes up with the deuce. Jones has got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Poole, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Melton kicks to Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Anderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
So good at keeping his balance. Anderson doesn't let aggressive defense get to him.
Curry way outside, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Payton. Wiggins is out there with Paul. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Warriors leading by 3. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Melton. Clark outside. Here's Jones. Here's Jackson. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jackson's got 21.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Curry dishes the ball. Wiggins outside. Here's Curry with the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Melton's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Here's Jones. Count that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Wiggins passes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 41.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Back to Melton. He kicks it to Jones. Lobbed up there for Clark. And stolen by Payton. Curry from deep three-point land. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Basketball.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Brooks checked in for Kyle Anderson. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Jones against Curry. And no good that time. Wiggins with some nice D. Poole on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
It's stolen by Curry, and Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. Brooks kicks to Jones. Pass to Brooks. Back to Melton. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And the pass to Curry. Fires for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 6.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Passes it to Melton. Pass to Jackson. Over Paul. And no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Curry's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Here's Melton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Can't get the heave to fall.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. All checked in for Jordan Poole. Then for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Morant against Curry. Morant kicks to Adams. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Inside, 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now Dylan Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second round pick that year, I mean, he was taking 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a two-way wing. Well, it's easy to see all the hard work Dylan Brooks has put in. 45th pick in the 2017 draft.
Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Grizzlies ball.
Up top, Morant. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own. He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors leading by 5. Curry way outside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And for Memphis, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's Morant. And the basket by Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Curry outside, knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 47 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
The Warriors leading from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound.
Beautiful sequence. I mean, direct result of Curry's relentless approach on the offensive end.
There's Morant. Poked away. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. The 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
And that one, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Curry with the 3. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Grant, Jackson trying to break free. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Morant. Curry passes to Wiggins. Releases. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They base their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Here's Morant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got 46 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Curry from deep three-point land, and again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Curry with the 3. Good! Another from 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in 2nd place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? The pass to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Morant with a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
3-pointer.
Brooks has got 3 assists in the game.
State calls
Timeout called the Warriors. And now we present our New Balance
Grizzlies South.
Jones against Curry. Fires from deep. Another bucket. Wow! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
On a night like tonight where everything's clicking, we just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. You guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.